This is my presentation on Hunter Call of the Wild, released in 2017. And as of today, December 9th, 2025, they just released a new DLC in Scotland. So even 8 years later, the game is still being developed. Mats Lundgren is the composer of the game, who also composed for Dunkirk, Mad Max, and The Circle. He created light textures, melodic gestures. Everything was to feel as natural as possible. And when you're loading into the game, the world that you choose to load into, like Africa, you're going to have music from Africa. With that being said, the first thing we're going to listen to is the main menu music. So as you just heard, the loop just ended. Now the loop starts again. So these are the list of all the worlds you can go into. You have Africa, you have Yukon Valley, you have Silver Ridge, you have a variety of different parts in the world you can go to, which is super cool. This is Scotland. This is the new one that just came out today. But the one we're going into is ASCII Ridge. So as you hear right now, there's music being played when you're next to an outpost. Here's a waypoint that I just placed. Within 50 yards to 55 yards, as you move away at that 50-yard mark, the music will stop. So the music stops. Now I want to show you guys one more time when you get closer to the house. And then it starts to play again. And then it stops. Interactive music. And this also applies to whenever within the map you cross over into a different zone. So animal sound design, they have 112 different types of species, but when you get closer to an animal, there will be a warning indicator that they know that you're there. But within it, you can hear the leaves rustle, and when you move out of the leaves, there's snow. Snow texture. Leaf texture. More leaves. There's the warning call. And you can see that the elk, the one that heard me, is attentive. That one right there. Very attentive. It knows I'm there. Even my own dog is telling me that I'm in critical position. So even the dog responds. Now the art style they have is the best art style for any hunting game that I have played. From the weather, lighting, landscapes, everything is actually very detailed to the world that they're trying to recreate, all the way from Africa to South America. This one is in Mexico. This one is a desert land. This is Silver Ridge, this is Colorado, Rockies area. And then this one is Salwiesen Park in Germany. And now this right here is the other part of the artistry with taxidermy. These are all the animals that I harvest throughout the entire game. Most of them came from ASCII Ridge. However, there are some other animals that you'll see from other different parts of the world. And then as you're listening, listen to the environment and what the room sounds like when there's nothing around. You can hear rain. Every time you walk on the carpet, it's muffled. And as soon as you walk on the wood sounds. So as we just discussed, player audio, we're also going to go over weapon audio. In regards to weapon audio, listen to the caliber of gun. When I switch from one gun to another, you'll hear the tone is different. And listen to the echo and the distance that you hear in the background when a shot is fired. So the next one is in Africa. As you can see that this is on a mountainside, super far out, and this is with a rifle. So as you can hear, the tone of that environment was different from the Salwiesen Park map with the duck hunting and shotguns. But the entire game, honestly, is sound design driven. There's really no music that is intense, fighting kind of music like you hear on Battlefield or Call of Duty. A lot of the stuff that you hear is the music is within the world that you're in with the ambience and the environment. It's slow paced and it feels like you're in the mountains and you're in the middle of nowhere, and then that itself is really cool. Because at least for myself, I get super tired of fast-paced games. If you want a slow-paced game where you can just relax, Hunter Call of the Wild is definitely a game to play. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Here is uninterrupted gameplay.
Oh, double kill, dude. Okay, I could hit him right through the trees right here. Boom. Knocked him, dude. Holy crap. One hit.